Okay, so I have totally cut this barrier here, like that. I literally just took scissors too. Alright, what's up guys? Different location today. I'm actually waiting for my wife. She's on a run right now. I'd usually be running with her, but I just finished 100K last week, so still in recovery mode. I thought I would do a review, speaking of the 100K, of something I used during the race, and this is the Salomon handheld pouch. It's specifically the Pulse handheld. There's a lot of things that I really like about it and a lot of things that I really don't like about it, and I'll tell you what I've done to improve that. First off, if you look up any reviews online about this, they're usually going to be on average like 3 stars. And if you look into it further, that's all for one main reason, and that is that the pouch, you can't get it in and out of, or the flask, you can't get in and out of the pouch easily. So in a race situation, which is a lot of the time when you would be using this, switching out flasks is next to impossible. So we'll get more into that. Basically, it goes around your hand like this. There's 3 loops here for different sizes of hands, or just preferences. So you thread it through, and then it's just Velcro. And I found that it's actually quite comfortable. It holds the pouch in very nicely when it's full, and when it's half full or empty even. There's no flopping around or anything like that. So that is awesome. I choose to do the 2 middlemost fingers through the middle hole, and then I kind of straddle it like that. I did find that when I do that, it's sometimes hard to bite it when you're running, but if you have your fingers more out of the way, then that's probably not an issue, say if you were to do that. So the back is mesh. That's where your hand is, and also where the soft flask goes. There's a bee. Get out of here. And then there's a zipper where you can put your phone. iPhone 7 fits in there fine, even with the flask filled up, which I'm going to do right now actually. Stealing my wife's water for this. And for me, I wanted to be switching flasks like at aid stations very quickly. Like I'd run in, have a new one, throw it in, and then keep going. What I did is I actually cut a hole here. So if you open the zipper, there's a barrier between the flask and the other pocket where you put stuff. And I just literally cut right into that. With that hole, it's definitely still not easy, but it's doable. You can get the flask in, and I got better at it, but at first it was quite difficult. The other thing is that I didn't cut it all the way down because I wanted the pouch to still hold a bit. So you can't have it completely full. Like I have it almost completely full now, and I'm struggling to get it in, as you can see. But it's doable. And the pouch is never going to move from before I made the cut because that's in the zipper. Also, I did it to the side so that your phone or your shot blocks or whatever you choose to put in there won't ever move out or fall into the wrong the pouch pocket. And even if it did, it's not that big of a deal because it's still all enclosed by the zipper. There's the pouch for the flask and the pocket for all your other stuff, and it actually has like a stiffer like foam in here that gives it rigidity when you're like, this is oriented like this, so it's less likely to bend as you're running. It just reduces the flop. It's actually because of the way it's oriented, kind of like an I-beam. The area moment of inertia, if we want to get into engineering terms, is greater like this. So that's why they did that. That's me nerding out. That's real ripstop nylon. I was gonna sew this right here to reinforce it, but it's ripstop and it's not going anymore. So that's good. Salomon uses real ripstop nylon, none of the fake stuff. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, why did you cut that when you could just easily fill up, just take this off and refill the flask inside? That also is a next to impossible task, because when you take this off, you fill it up. First off, you can't get it as full as you can here, but then when you go to put this on, it's so nested down in this that you can't like squeeze it onto it to thread it in without like spilling all the water out. Like you have to like grab it so hard to like get it in. It's just a big pain in the butt, and hence I just made this cut. And it's really not that bad. Like pockets here, that's there. But yeah, there you go. Salomon, if you're listening, get the scissors out.